it's a prayer time. Maybe that's why we don't have yet any attendees. We will wait another 5 minutes.
Precious time, yeah.
And our ideas with success. Spark that ignites innovation, lights up the path that leads us to a future of limitless possibilities. We are the voice of curiosity. We are the face of innovation. We are the vision of ambition. We are the guardians of the future. We are Abu Dhabi University.
تحت رعاية سمو الشيخ حمدان بن زايد آل نهيان ممثل الحاكم في منطقة الظفرة رئيس مجلس أمناء الجامعة، تواصل جامعة أبو ظبي مسيرتها في ترسيخ ثقافة الابتكار والإبداع، إذ يمثل الابتكار محوراً رئيسياً في رسالة وأهداف الجامعة. إن ما تطرحه جامعة أبو ظبي من برامج أكاديمية معتمدة عالمياً يستهدف تلبية أجندة السياسات العامة لحكومة إمارة أبو ظبي ورؤيتها الاقتصادية 2030.
Giving impetus to this mission is Abu Dhabi University's Vision 2022 strategic plan. It is an exciting journey that keeps students at the heart of everything we do. A journey where we work together with a clear focus on research, knowledge and innovation.
Innovation that we engineer ourselves by mastering latest technologies, constantly pushing the boundaries of modern science and leading the way into the future.
A future where new media and technology change the way we communicate. Where we choose the way we want to express our creativity, our stories, our perspectives.
تلك الرؤى التي نفهمها ونعرضها من خلال العمل القانوني بما يعزز فهمنا للقانون ويؤهلنا لمواجهة أي تحديات سياسية أو اجتماعية في العالم.
A world that we shape with our creative and innovative thinking. When we constantly stretch the limits of architectural innovation, creating industry benchmarks that keep the UAE ahead of the game.
A game we play to win by becoming strong and strategic leaders who control ever-changing business landscapes and create a thriving and sustainable socio-economic environment.
An environment that encourages creativity, strikes a balance between work and play, and lets us express ourselves freely. An environment that goes beyond academics, where we share moments of fun with friends we make for life.
And as we set course for the future, geared with ambition and an innovative approach, every success and every accomplishment drives us to keep evolving and striving for perfection towards a future that is bigger, better, and brighter than ever before.
And now we will move to Dr. Mohamed Fteiha to talk with us about Abu Dhabi University. Dr. Mohamed?
Thank you, Ms. Amani, for the great introductory and the video that you shared with us. It's our pleasure to have you colleagues tonight in our Abu Dhabi University College of Arts and Science postgraduate diploma virtual information session. We hope that we meet with you face to face, but because of the current situation, we have to reach you even through the distance learning approach or through Zoom or any other approach to introduce our program to you, to also introduce our university. I will start from the video. If you want to be empowered with the academic skill, having those skills related to your career, future career, and if you want to have some fun and joy, I think Abu Dhabi University is one of the is the best choice for you, since we try to cover both, and we are, as you watched in the video, we are a student-centered university in which we put our students as priority. Discover over or more than 20 internationally accredited postgraduate programs in different colleges. Abu Dhabi University is one of the top 2.8 universities in the world, as ranked by QS 2018. We have more than 7,500 students, in which covering 80 nationalities. So you will have a diverse group of students, and we are having 4 location. The first one, or the main one, in Abu Dhabi, then Al Ain campus, then Dubai campus, and at Dhafra Center. I'm having the control.
Yes. I'm sorry, we're facing, I guess, technical issue.
It's not showing, it's not, yeah, maybe it's better to do it from your side, Amani.
Yes, sure.
So we have at Abu Dhabi University, as I mentioned, 3 main campuses, serving those more than 7,500 students. The main one is Khalifa campus in Abu Dhabi, and the second one, which is the new recent one, Art of State at Al Ain city, which is Tahnoon campus. And we hope that we'll see you in this campus with the great facilities that we are having. And also Dubai campus is the 3rd campus under Abu Dhabi University. And the last one is at Dhafra Center, in which we are offering a few postgraduate programs. Why selecting Abu Dhabi University? You give me the control, or think from my side?
It's not moving. Is it okay if I open the previous presentation? Since this one is...
It's fine. No,
yes, let's do that, please. Yes.
Just to save time also.
Yes.
So while Amani preparing the presentation, I'll talk about Abu Dhabi University in general. Abu Dhabi University, in spite of our young age, we are a 16 years old university, but we managed to get WASC accreditation, which is an international institutional accreditation. And this is I think we are the only private university all over the MENA region are accredited with the WASC accreditation. This is an institutional accreditation. Again, other colleges, they have program accreditation, such ABIT, other accreditation, which we'll go through them now. And at education department also, we are now in the process of getting accreditation for our postgraduate programs, the 3 programs that we are having, and we will explain them in detail for you. Dr. Daniela, she will go through the postgraduate diploma program and explain the study plan, and I will go through the master's program. So we are here.
We finished this one.
Yeah, we are the largest private university in the UAE, the university of choice for students in the UAE and across the region. Again, why Abu Dhabi University? As I said, we put the students first in all our functions and activity. So we are a student-centered University. We are internationally diverse. We have internationally diverse faculty member, in addition to the diverse group that we have from the students. A supportive learning environment and community spirit. Also, one of the selling points that we have in that majority of our students, they will hire or they will get their position employed immediately during the first year of their graduation, with the state-of-the-art academic building that we have, with the facilities that we provide. We have, as I mentioned, we are a WASC accredited university, and other colleges, they have program accreditation, like College of Business, they have AAC, SB, and EQUIS. College of Engineering, they have ABIT, and College of Health Sciences, they have ABHEA. And in the education department, inshallah, we are in the process of getting the accreditation for our programs, which will give us strength also to those programs. Postgraduate program at Education Department. Education Department is a department under College of Arts and Science. So we provide those three programs specifically for postgraduate. The first one is Postgraduate Diploma in Teaching. The second one is Master of Education, Educational Leadership. And the third one is Master of Science in Special Education. I'll keep you now with Dr. Daniela. She will provide us with the highlights about postgraduate diploma. Education department, we are trying to be one of the leading departments in the region. We have a lot of collaborations with institutions and ministries. We have a good collaboration with the Ministry of Community Development, Ministry of Education, Zaid Higher Organization for People with Determination, Emirates Autism Society. We are having a micro teaching lab in which we empower our students with the teaching competencies that they are looking for. And one of the best things that when we shifted to online teaching approach, we shifted smoothly without any challenges and difficulties. And even the feedback that we got from the students, majority of it was positive. And from our postgraduate diploma students, around 3,000 students were graduated, which is an indicator that it's a great program. Postgraduate diploma in teaching, now with Dr. Daniela.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Let me start by introducing myself. As Dr. Fteiha said, I'm Daniela Coelho, and I'm currently an assistant professor of education at the Department of Education at the College of Arts and Sciences here at Abu Dhabi University. Our apologies for the technical issues, but as much as we practice and everything goes well before going live, there's always something that can happen, and technology plays tricks on us. So let's continue. I'm going to walk you through the postgraduate diploma in teaching, giving you a brief overview of a couple of things, starting with the goals of the diploma, showing you the course plan, for example, allowing you to hear also a testimonial of a student who attended the course a couple of years ago. So let's look at the slide now, and let's look at the brief description you see here of the postgraduate diploma in teaching. So you will be able to see that the key feature here is that this diploma combines a theoretical and a practical part, which is excellent. We need theory, but we need to practice as well. We need the practical part of anything that we learn. We need to develop the skills and the competences to be successful. It is for sure designed for those who wish to be teachers, as you can see here in the slide as well, in public or private schools, either in the UAE or the region. And it is, as you can see here, a 24 credit hour program. So this means that for you to be able to complete it, you will have to complete 24 credit hours. Okay, Amani, could you change the slide, please?
Yes, sure. But I gave you the control if you would like.
Okay, oh, perfect. Okay, I didn't realize that. Thank you. I cannot. I tried and I cannot. So can you?
It's okay. I'll do it myself.
All right. Okay, so the question now is, after completing this program, what will you be able to do? What will you be equipped with? You can see here different bullet points that explain that. I'm going to summarize them. You'll be able to apply different teaching methodologies and strategies depending on the subject of your expertise. So you can see here that you can train to become a teacher in different areas like mathematics, sciences, English, Arabic, social studies, Islamic studies, and information technology. And if I'm not mistaken, even arts, okay? You will also be able to understand how to apply, to employ a variety of strategies inherent to this art or the practice of teaching, such as, I'm going to summarize some of them, classroom management, the use of technology, especially now with online learning, assessment, so how to assess your students, differentiation and inclusive classrooms, and so on. Now, we would like to invite you to listen to Linda. Linda was a student with us here before, and she will give her own testimonial as a student who attended our course on her experience and her opinion of this diploma. Okay, here we go.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Linda El-Farra. I'm a physics teacher at ENS school. I am Canadian. I have a master's degree in psychology and physics. At flexible time, so I was able to manage between work and studies. My experience at Abu Dhabi University was pleasant, and I would highly recommend it to future students.
Dr. Daniela? Yes.
Yes, so apparently the video did not play as we expected, but I think we were able to listen to a couple of things that Linda said. One of them was that she was able to balance her working life and her studying life that she had to manage at the time. Can you go back one slide, please, Amani? I still have to show the course, exactly the course plan. Thank you. So to wrap up the presentation on postgraduate diploma, let's have a look at the course plan here in front of you. You will see that on my left side, at least, I see the core courses, and then on the right, you see elective courses. You will have core courses, which will range from theoretical to more practical ones. You can see, for example, on the right, you can take courses more theoretical or related, for example, to education in the UAE, but then you will go and have practical ones like educational technology or the practicum itself. And then on the right, you will have the elective courses. These are the courses which you can choose depending on the subject you want to teach, the subject that you are an expert or specialized in. So you will see there different subjects: Islamic studies, math, English, French, and so on. So that is all for me about the diploma. Over to Dr. Fteiha. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Daniela. It's a great overview about the program. And always I ended with, if you want to be an efficient and effective teacher in the or either public or private school, I think postgraduate diploma in teaching is the best choice for you. The second program that we have is the Master of Education, Educational Leadership. If you are looking to be a leader in the education sector, or either principal or HOD or supervisor or vice principal, Master of Education, Educational Leadership will empower you with those leadership skills in the education. So I'll go again, overview, like the same way that Dr. Daniela to take you through her postgraduate diploma program. We'll talk about the why Master of Education, Educational Leadership, the program learning outcome. By the completion of the program, the students, what they will acquire. And then we will listen to a small video from one of our graduate students from the Master of Education Leadership. And the last one will be the courses that you have to go through during this program. So to shape all visions of academic success for students based on a high standard, to create a climate of cooperation, to improve instruction, to enable teacher to teach at their best and students to learn at their fullest, to manage people data and processes to foster school improvement. This is the way that you can be managing in the future your institution in the education sector. By the, can you, yeah. By
sorry.
completing this, yeah, the second one. Yeah, by completing of this program, Master of Education, Educational Leadership, the students will be able, and I'm sure the picture will be more clear when I share with you the core courses or the elective courses that you have to finish within this program. So you will be able to develop a strategic plan in education for their area of interest, develop professional development program in the learning and teaching, which is an important part, how we create a learning community, how we empower our teachers, our HODs in the education sector, apply organized administrative services in the school management. You will be familiar with all type of the leadership and what is the skills that they are doing while they are managing or leading the school.
Doctor?
You.
I would definitely recommend this program for anybody.
No, it's still before Amani.
Sorry, Doctor. This one.
Yes, yeah. The second one. Again, sorry for those technical related issues. So we'll provide services in education that will help families, community, and institutional services exhibit ethical and cultural leadership as they serve in the field of education, create instructional leadership and supervision to help others. So it will focus on both strategic and operational leadership. And we highlight also always in all our programs the research, since it's an important area to cover in the education sector. So you will be able to produce action research and initiatives to improve learning and education field. Here, let us hear one of our graduated students from the program talking about the program and how it reflects on her skills in the education sector.
I would definitely recommend this program for anybody because simply, for me personally speaking, I consider myself that person who have such a passion for learning. And that was the main reason why I found this program very awesome. Because simply, it gave me the tools and the experience needed to broaden my understanding of leadership in education and in general as well. The second factor is the wide variety of courses taught inside this program, which is something that I had to make sure of, that I will be exposed to as many topics and as many courses as possible related to leadership in education. The third and the most important factor for me is the teaching stuff. After being enrolled in this program, I found that they are very supportive, they are very professional, and they are very helpful. They are always there for you in case you have questions, in case you have any difficulties in research or whatsoever. You will always find them there trying to help you and trying to encourage you to work. And this was something very, very important for me to make sure I would be working in a positive environment where everybody encourages you to work and to develop and to improve as well. That's why I strongly recommend this program for anybody who wants to lead in the future.
Yes, so if you want to lead in the future and to empower your skill, your leadership skill, I think here the main courses that you need in your in any program related to education leadership. Our program is a 30 credit hours program in which the students should finish 10 courses. 7 of them are core, 2 elective, and 1 capstone project. So curriculum development and instructional supervision, leadership in education, institutional enhancement, professional development, research methodology in education, program assessment, information system in education, in addition to 2 elective courses from a big pool that we are having. Students can select philosophy of education, history of education UAE, women in leadership, comparative education, quantitative or qualitative research methodology. And the last course will be the capstone project, in which the students should make a project related to educational leadership, and this project will be presented in front of the jury, and they will give him the feedback about the project and how he can go with it and improve his work. So those are the 10 courses that we covered at Master of Education, Educational Leadership. The third program, again, this is a more specialized program, Master of Science in Special Education. We highlight here both inclusive and special education services. The program is designed, actually the 2 programs are designed on something we call it 6-week schema, in which the students, they can finish their program within 1 academic year. So it's this specific program designed for educators who are looking to work on inclusive settings. What we mean by inclusive settings, that those places or schools that give a chance for all students, regardless of their ability or disability, to be part of the community. So we are having on that philosophy and inclusive services and diverse group of students. And I think, as per my knowledge, and I think the team knowledge also, this is the only such program in UAE that offers such flexibility. And next, Amani.
Sure.
On completion of this program, Master of Special Education, Master of Science in Special Education, the students will be able to develop strategic planning in special education institution. Again, we provide you with the administrative and leadership skills related to special needs center and inclusive settings. Professional development is an area that always needed in the area of special education and inclusive education. So there is a special course related to this area. Administrative services related to people of determination, which is the official terminology for people of disability in UAE, providing the support, the needed support for family, community, and institution, and how they can create campaigns, different campaigns related to each categories of special education. Ethical and cultural leadership is an important in the area of education and special education, and also similar to the Master of Education Leadership, we empower our students with the ability to conduct action research or different type of research to improve the learning and teaching experience in the special education field. Let's listen to a testimonials from one of our she's graduating. She will be graduating this fall, inshallah, and she will give her insight about the program.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aisha Abdullah. I am a special education teacher at the Ministry of Community Development. I'm teaching students with autism. Their age is between 4 to 5 years old. When I decided to pursue my master's degree, I have chosen Abu Dhabi University to do my master's in special education. My aim was to enhance my practical experience with the scientific knowledge. Indeed, after doing so many courses at the university, I realized that it supported my practice, because I noticed that I have been applying so many strategies which I didn't know that they have a scientific name. Now I am aware about the scientific terminologies and definitions. It also supported me with the research tools and instruments that enable me to find more information in the area. I would recommend this program for people who are ambitious and they would like to pursue their master's degree and their education in the area of special education.
So our courses are, again, it's a 30 credit hours, 10 courses. special education and exceptionality, in which we are talking about the IEP, individualized educational plan, and how we prepare it, the process itself. We cover the 13 categories as per the Individual with Disability Improvement Education Act, and giftedness and talented category also. The second one is measurement and evaluation in special education, in which we empower our students with the way of how they can do assessment, evaluation, and the initial steps of the diagnosis, and working with the transdisciplinary team. The curriculum development and instructional strategies in special education, which empower the students with the administrative skills and also dealing with the different curriculums related to special needs. Early childhood and intervention program, highlighting the early childhood and IFSP, individualized family service plan, and how we build it, and the curriculums that covered during the early stages. Then administrative management and organizing policies and services in special education. Assistive technology is one of the main courses as a core course in this program, in which we explain to the students the importance of assistive technology and different assistive technology tools and materials that we used with the, within this specialty. Then students, they need to select 2 elective courses, which is in my right side. Seminar in intellectual disability, seminar in learning disability, seminar in emotional and behavioral disorder, seminar in sensory and physical disability, seminar in language and communication disorder, seminar in gifted and talented education, and the last one is seminar in autism. And their last course will be, again, the capstone project, in which they have to produce a scientific paper related to the field of special education. Amani, what distinguish the both program in Master of Education Leadership and Master of Special Education, that we are following the 6-week schema, in which, as I said before, the students can finish the program within 1 academic year. So each semester will be divided into 2 terms. So if the students will start by fall, he will be taking fall A and fall B, which is covering 4 courses, then winter 4 courses, then spring A and spring B 4 courses, and then he can finish his degree. Our coming courses will be in winter, in which students can finish his degree on fall A. He will take 2 in winter, 4 in spring, and 2 in summer, and 2 in fall A. And this is, I think, what distinguishes the program from other programs. In addition to the flexibility of offering the courses and sections, majority of our courses are offered in evening time at 6:30 p.m. And on Saturdays morning at 9 a.m. And the second one 12:30 p.m., which make it easier for the working students to enroll in such courses. Thank you, Dr. Daniela. Thank you, Amani, and thank you, colleagues, for listening. Now,
thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mohamed. Thank you, Dr. Daniela. And now we will go to the admission requirements, and Ms. Reem will be presenting them.
Thank you, Dr. Mohamed.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Reem Ibrahim from Admission and Registration Department at Al Ain campus. I'm working as Admission and Registration Assistant. I'm going to introduce to you some of admission conditions, postgraduate scholarships, and the documents required to apply. First, I will start with the admission conditions. We have 3 important admission conditions. I'll start first with the degree. The student who would like to apply for the master's or diploma program must be a holder of a bachelor degree in arts and sciences fields, or if it's not in arts and sciences, it could be related if they have experience, and it will be evaluated by the college and is subjected to college approval. Second is the undergraduate CGPA. We accept CGPA starting from 2 on a 4-point scale. And the third condition is the English proficiency test. We require the English proficiency test from the master's program only, for the master program, not for the diploma students. A student can submit 1 of 4 tests. The first one is the academic IELTS. The score required is 6. The second exam is the institutional TOEFL, the ITP. The required score is 550. Third exam is the internet-based TOEFL. The required score is 79. And the last exam is the MSAT, 1,400. Of course, we do have some exceptions for the students. For example, if the student submitted an English proficiency test upon admission to bachelor degree and they got 5 and the equivalent for the other exams, we accept this exam, so no need to do a new test. Second, I'm going to talk about the scholarships for the postgraduate programs. Briefly, I will start with the alumni discount for EDU graduates. They can get a 20% discount if there's CGPA. It's starting from 2 to 3.49, as long as they maintain CGPA 3. The second one is the merit discount for EDU alumni and another university graduates. If their CGPA is 3.5 and above, they can get also 25% discount in tuition fees as long as they maintain a 3.5 CGPA. Then the scholarships for the cards holder, such as the Hamat al-Watan card, a student can get 25% discount on tuition fees plus registration waiver, which is 2,992, as long as they maintain CGPA of 3. The Faza card discount also is applicable for students who are working in the Ministry of Interior, or if they are working in Faza itself, they can get discount of 25% on tuition fees. If they are not working on these entities, they can get a registration waiver only, which is 2,992. The third card is Al Saada card. Also, they can get 25% discount on tuition fees. And the last discount is the frontline workers who are working in the health authority. They can get discount of 20% on tuition fees as long as they maintain a CGPA of 3. And the last part, I'm going to talk about the documents required to apply. Now, the upcoming semester is the winter terms going to start on 3rd of January. So students who are interested, the deadline for registration will be 31st of December. And also we have the spring intake is going to start on 21st of February. So the last day to apply also will be 18th of February. Now the documents required for the online application, we need the passport copy, the resident visa, UAE Emirates ID. We need one photo, preferably white background. And of course we need the attested bachelor degree and transcript, official transcript. And for students who earn the bachelor degree from universities outside the UAE, we need the equivalency certificates, either upon admissions or before the end of the last semester. And the CV for the students, especially who are not a holder of a bachelor degree in the fields of arts and sciences or education field. Students who are interested to apply for the upcoming semester, you are welcome to visit us on the campus, or you can visit our website, or you can contact the moderator, Ms. Amani, or also you can reach us at the admission and registration department. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Reem. That was, I guess, you didn't leave any chance for any question. MashaAllah, you mentioned everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amani.
And now we will go to the question and answer. I will stop sharing and let's see our attendees. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and you will be giving the chance to talk with our faculty.
Amani, I received some questions I would like to ask Dr. Mohamed and Dr. Daniela about it.
Sure.
So if you don't mind, I received a question about the professional diploma in teaching. So there is a question saying, will the teacher be also trained how to deal with the students at schools with the special needs in the professional diploma program, Dr. Mohamed?
Yes, thank you, Mazi, for the question. During the program, as Dr. Daniela mentioned, the students, they will have a course called Classroom Management in Inclusive Setting, in which during the program, they will be exposed to a diverse group of strategies, how to deal with the, I will not say specifically special needs students or people of determination, but it's a general strategies how to empower the teachers in the teaching and learning process in an inclusive settings. One of the substantive changes that we submitted to the Ministry of Higher Education, and we are in the process of finalizing it, that we will be adding a course called Inclusive and Special Education that will be under the postgraduate diploma, in which will cover the 13 categories. But again, I'm with Dr. Daniela 100%, because when we are dealing with the inclusive setting, regardless of the cases that we are having, the teacher should be empowered with the ability to deal with different learning styles that he is having, different abilities in the class, and reach a majority of them. Right, Dr. Daniela?
Yes, right. I would agree. Yes, we do talk a lot about differentiation and making sure that different learning styles are put first, and that teachers respond to the different learning styles of the students, so that no student is left behind in a classroom. That's a topic that actually is always very I would say popular among students. They always have a lot of questions. They always want to know how to deal with the different students they have in their classes right now, or they will have in the future. So yes, it is covered. As you said, Dr. Fteiha, maybe we don't really address just the special needs students, for example, and people of determination, but in a general sense. Yes, I agree.
Thank you, doctors. I have one more question. Now we agree that the professional diploma in teaching has a course which is the practicum course, but there is a question saying that in the practicum, what is supposed to be done by a student who is already working as a teacher? How will the practicum will be working for her as she's already a teacher in one of the schools?
Yes, it's a great question again. The program is actually aligned for both working students and non-working students. For the working students, when they reach to the practicum stage or practicum course, by the way, it's a 6 credit hours, which means it's equal to 2 courses as a weight. So during this course, they will be assigned with a supervisor, in which he will follow with them. They have to do some action or task research activities related to the courses that they already covered previously, the one that Dr. Daniela mentioned. And then they have to provide a critique for a lesson plan. They have to do observation. There is a lot of activities within the practicum or internship period, which is a full term. It means either on fall or on spring. So it's a 3 months period in which the instructor will be there following with the even working students, how they are managing their class, how they are working with their students, how they can empower themselves with even some of the higher or administrative skills related to teaching and learning, and even related to their school. And also they will be observed in a classes by the supervisor and by our supervisor from Abu Dhabi University and by their supervisor in the school.
Thank you, Dr. Mohamed.
Thank you. Our attendees, do you have any other questions? I guess we're good. We don't have any questions. I'm sure our presentation was very clear. Thank you for Dr. Daniela, Dr. Mohamed, and for Reem for their support here. I guess they mentioned everything. They didn't give a chance to anyone to answer any further questions. Okay, I guess now we will end our information session. Thank you very much for our attendees, and thank you very much for our panelists to give us the chance to know more about our educational programs. Oh, we still have a question, sorry.
Okay.
Ms. Asma, do you want to ask a question? Ms. Asma, you are allowed to talk. Please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi, Ms. Asma.
Hi, Ms. Asma.
Please, you can speak now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I have a question regarding the teaching diploma. So when you talked about the practicum, so do you think that the teacher who takes this diploma will be able to teach in any different teaching environments, like, you know, to be well prepared, whether there is technology or not, like, you know, a fully prepared teacher. Will that, you know, provide such confidence to a student who takes this diploma? I hope my question is clear.
Yeah, it's clear, Asma. I will answer it from my perspective, then I will give a chance to Dr. Daniel to answer from her perspective. Asma, in general, postgraduate diploma in teaching provide the students with the teaching competences. And what we mean by teaching competence is that he will be able to manage his class, to interact with the students with different type of or strategies related to classroom management, teaching strategies, in different courses that we have, education technology or method of teaching or school curriculum, or so he will benefit from those competences. So we are not building knowledge competences. Each student is having already his knowledge competences in his area, if it is English or Arabic or math or Islamic or different topics. So we try to focus more on the way how he will be providing his teaching skills in a professional and an effective way to his students, which allow him to work in all areas, public or, as Dr. Daniela mentioned at the beginning, or private schools. Yes, Dr. Dani.
No, I have nothing to add. I agree entirely. Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Asma, for your question. I guess now we reached the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for your attending the presentation, and for our panelists, thank you for being with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.